thought you were the candy man. Don't get strung out by the way that I look. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm not much of a man by the light of day, but by night I'm one hell of a lover. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Pennsylvania. Why don't you stay for the night? Or maybe a bite. I could show you my favorite obsession. I've been making a man with blonde hair and a tan. It's good for relieving my tension. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Pennsylvania. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Pennsylvania. Let me show you around, or maybe play you a sound. You look like you're both pretty groovy. Or if you'd like something visual that's not too abysmal, we could take in an old Steve Reeves movie.
Glad we caught you at home. Could we use your phone? We're both in a bit of a hurry. We'll just say where we are, then go back to the car. We don't want to be anybody.
Oh, you got caught with a flat. Well, how about that? Babies, don't you panic. 'Cause by the light of the night, it'll all seem alright. I'll get you a satanic mechanic. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. So, come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. I see you shiver with anticipation. But maybe the rain is really to blame, so I'll remove the cause, but not the symptom.
Ho preso una freccia nel cuore, ma hai baciato un'altra come te. Le tue labbra gusto fragole, e sì le voglio ancora. Rossetto sulla mia chitarra, facciamo il piano, andiamo dove vuoi. E stanotte non torniamo a casa, lo rifacciamo ancora. Mi fai sentire, voglio stare con te, baciare quei tuoi occhi, per il tuo sorriso, sentire che luceremo insieme per tutta la notte. Io mi sento sì, mi fai sentire così. Mi piace se mi guardi così, se ti avvicini vengono i brividi. Oh baby, tu puoi ballare questa notte con me, non c'è più limite che abbiamo e non va smettere. E quindi mi piace se mi guardi così, se ti avvicini vengono i brividi. Oh baby, tu puoi ballare questa notte con me, non c'è più limite che abbiamo e non va smettere.
Everybody, it's me, the viewer. Now let's get spicy and dicey. Huzzah!
gone, Spicy and Dicey, we found the misfits of Mala coming up from the Fight Club underneath the Green Lord, a bar that Set the Rabbit Chef worked inside with his associate Darwin. The team, however, talked about what they wanted to do next. Find out more about Thomas Apple, explore the city before the Gothic Ball, which they decided to do with the girls finding the bomb that Thorne's father had brought into town and looking at the schematics inside of a restroom. However, Cyrus was followed by Set into town where he discovered a statue of himself. This seemingly set off the hound inside him, blasting back the people surrounding him, with Set saving 2 children's lives from the blast. He teleported Cyrus back to the bar. Clive, however, left the bar himself to go find an apple tree that he remembered from his past, to find Cressida standing underneath it. She warned him of a looming threat he may have brought with him, and the threat of Thomas Apple and Cyrus being back in the city. Back at the bar, Hallman also had talked to Darwin in the kitchen, who invited him to the Gothic Ball later, only to, in fright, run out of the bar when Set told him who Cyrus was. He seemed to have contacted some type of dark entity, as Amelia was blasted against a wall, and all of them dragged to the castle in the center of town. Thomas Apple, seemingly waiting there, summoned the Gashadokoro, a large skeleton monster that feeds on people's heads and souls. He also revealed himself to be a looming threat from Clive's past and Cyrus's past and future. Having the mask of Satan on his face, we found Count Dracula inhabiting the body of Thomas Apple here in this realm. Now what will happen this week on?
So the team is fighting Dracula. I think I shit myself when they were fighting before. What do you think about all of this?
I wrote a rap about it, trick or treat. Smell my feet, get me good at I just beat my meat. Also, I hope they kill Dracula. Now let's play this bitch.
He beat his what? I know he didn't just say that. Like, Snoop, go calm your ass down, man.
He said beat his meat. That's what he said. He said he was gonna beat me.
I hate that. I gotta turn out Joker after that, bro. I was hella loud, bro.
What? What's wrong? What's wrong with that?
Your full bias on her was beat.
I don't know. What else what do rappers say? I don't know. Do rappers say nice things? I don't.
Oh well. No one said that, bro.
I say.
Public, goddamn. That yes.
Oh
Drake. Unless you're Drake.
Ass bastard.
All right, everybody, welcome. We're gonna continue this episode of Spicy and Dicey D&D. We got our main players here. We may or may not see Thorin tonight. He was in the middle of a dinner that he needed to do with some clients and stuff for some work, I believe. So if he can join us, he will. If he can't, we'll make sure Thorin fights alongside of us. Inside of us. Aside of us.
Hold on now.
Ooh, it's getting.
Yeah. Come on. So do I have to roll?
All right, everybody. So let's continue exactly where we left off last time. As we just went through the recap, you guys know that you are in the middle of Greenwood right now, in the center of town, fighting against Count Dracula, apparently, who was hiding this whole time in this city with the mask of Satan, providing him the ability to walk around in daylight. However, he seemed to have been plumping up the people in this city to be able to feast off of them or feed them to what he has found here, the Gashadokoro, which is a giant skeleton demon about 50 feet tall that was looming over all of you, ready to suck out your souls and bite off your heads. Thomas Apple, aka Dracula, had a connection to both you, Clive, and to you, Cyrus. Amelia, you had a weird sensation that had pulled you against a wall. You don't necessarily know what that was, but all you know is that from that sensation and that weird thing that blasted you against the wall, Amelia, you were immediately teleported to the center of town. Who knows what that was or who caused it, but you definitely were dragged there and got immediately into a fight with Thomas Apple and the Gashadokoro. On either side of you, it seemed that there were innocent people, civilians, hypnotized, if you will, charmed by Dracula, dancing around you, a lot of them overweight elves and overweight humans that were in like gothic weird garb, where they were dressed up, and it was very kind of BDSM fat people, but it was interesting as they were dancing and twirling around either sides of you, seemingly awaiting their deaths. However, Some of you managed to take some shots at the Gashadokaru, trying to fight it immediately. Hallman, you asked Pippa to take out Chomps as your first foray into the fight. You jumped off of Chomp's head, Hallman, as you went off into the air and grabbed onto the Gashadokaru's jaw. You were swinging last we saw you, Hallman, from the jaw as you caused some damage, bashing it in the face. Cyrus, then you, of course, joined your friend as you ran up and tried to jump and slice up into the air, also trying to attack the Gashadokaru. Right now, Cyrus, you managed to be on the shoulder of the giant beast as you also had grown about 10 feet extra, and you were about almost 20 feet tall yourself, with this weird strength that had come over you. The hound pulled out of you, came back inside, and you seem to get this kind of like a Super Saiyan type ability as you flared up into this giant version of yourself. Now, that brings us back to the fight with you, Amelia, up on the fray, right ready to go up and ready to attack as the Gashadokaru stands 50 feet tall and about 30 feet away from you right now, Amelia. You look around your friends. You see the fat people dancing on all the sides of you. They stand about 10 feet away from your party, Amelia. I know you need to know this because you may burn the shit out of them. So I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know.
I mean, we are on top of it. You might actually burn us.
Yeah.
You might actually burn us.
Can someone heal me, please?
I got you.
Right
Preemptively.
So right around you, Amelia, is standing Pippa, Sakura, Clive, and Set. Set, you're watching here a little bit frightened and confused as you ripped off your apron and everything, Set, and the clothes you were wearing at the club. Now you're standing there a little like, let's say, I guess, more bare-chested, if you will, but you're standing there ready to join this group in this fight, not realizing that this was Count Dracula's plan this whole time, basically just keeping you in this city that he was devouring, that you kind of learned of, Set. Probably didn't feel great for you learning this. But that's the position you find yourself in. Amelia, back to you. You were about to attack the Gashadokaru. Remember, he has an armor class of 15, and he cannot be hurt by any type of poisoning. So you definitely can use fire. However, you have a disadvantage, which means if you do use a fire attack, you have to roll twice, and the weaker hit is the damage. Just so you know. Sorry.
So she might miss me, is what you're saying?
Well,
she might. She might
still
miss.
hit you.
Okay, sweet.
Oh yeah, just aim for the heart of the Gashadokaru.
Yeah, there's a heart floating in the center.
So what I'm going to do?
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna burn everyone. I'm gonna cast fly on myself so I can actually fly into the rib cage where I'm right next to the heart.
Oh, awesome. So make sure you cast fly. Obviously, awesome. So you fucking you guys watch as Amelia, you just levitate off the ground. You float into the air directly, let's say, I guess about the heart would be, if it's 50 feet total, about 20 feet down. So you kind of at 30 feet in the air as you kind of float above, kind of just right above, let's say adjacent 30 feet away from where the heart is.
And I'm going to cast Scorching Ray. So this actually creates 3 rays of fire. So I'm going to roll for 3 hits. So first one, 23 to hit.
Nice. You hit.
And that does 8 damage.
Good job. Hell yeah.
And then second one to hit is 24.
Damn.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you hit. You're doing great.
And that is 10 damage.
Nice. Amelia kicking
And
butt.
then third one to hit is 13. So I missed that last one.
Okay, so you send up like the 3 fireballs, Amelia. You float in the air. You guys all watch her as she floats above you all. Hallman, you can see that below you, the fireballs just slide up the rib cage, and you basically just like you look down.
I'm
fine. I'm just gonna gently put a hand on his shoulder. Like, you're good, bro. You're good. She's not gonna hit you.
It's fine.
She's not gonna hit you, bro.
She's not aiming for me, right? She's aiming for. We're good. Okay.
No,
for right now,
you're not damaged. However, Hallman, I do need you to make a dexterity grab as the Gashadokaru is damaged. It takes the hit. It like crackles and leans back. Its jaw creaks. You're swinging. Are you holding on? We got to see if you hold on.
I am not holding on.
Heartburn.
Wait, is there a way that I can help him since I am like on the shoulder?
No, not right now, Cyrus. You're like standing up there trying to hold yourself.
I got 3.
Oh,
A long fall, man. Someone cast fly, please.
Hallman, you fall down. You fall about 40 feet, and you take 10 hit points of damage as you hit the ground. Hallman, you do a roll.
I love this for me. Thank you.
It could have been worse.
Amelia caused the
Don't say that.
hit,
Don't
but
jinx
didn't
us.
cause the damage. But so Amelia, is that
I
all
blame
you like
her.
to do? Or do you have an extra? That's it.
That was my
Okay.
feat. Yeah.
All right, Amelia, awesome. So Amelia, you're like floating in the air. You just released 3 fireballs. You're staring at the heart that's kind of like just started to like the holographic heart seems to be like kind of weirdly like changing inside of the body. You can tell that it's been damaged. However, our new player, Set, this is your first real battle. Instead of a fight amongst a friend, this is your first battle. Big move, Set. So give me a roll. What do you want to do?
All right. How far is he from me?
He's 30 feet. You're on the ground, so you're still 30 feet back.
I'm gonna pick off a trick that I saw from Amelia and use produce flame.
Okay.
And I'm gonna produce the flame inside of the creature's skull.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, so you're not on the skull anymore. So you're not there anymore, Hallman. So
Yep, we're fine.
Hey, you're good, man. So I'll roll for it.
Maybe you got lucky falling off for once.
Doesn't 11 hit?
it's an 11 does not hit.
No. Okay, then I
bounces off the skull.
completely missed.
Okay, so you like try say you're like I'm gonna try to light a flame too. This looks like it could work. It just inside the skull, it just like rattles around. And you just see like this flame kind of try to light, but then it extinguishes right away. As the head kind of crackles back and forth, it did not work. What else would you like to do? Said anything else?
I'm just gonna hold it there for right now.
All right, so you kind of look back. You're like, "Ah, shit, that did nothing." So
Pretty
Pippa,
much.
you look next to you as this rabbit tried to do something. It doesn't seem like anything happened as he stands right next to you. So Sakura, however, Pippa then looks to you. You're up, Sakura.
I am on his shoulder. Do not blow me up. Do not blow me up.
We just have way too much trauma, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Damn.
I might be able to help with that. I do have a plan.
God damn it.
Sakura's she's trying to think about her what she's gonna use here.
Her spell
Strategy.
slots.
Just tell me if I gotta do a backflip off the skeleton, bro.
And let's just say Dracula. Let's just say that your fire won't hurt Dracula.
God
He's 30 feet.
So am I. Right underneath him, actually. So
Yeah,
right there, bro.
Okay, well, go for it. You can definitely use a witch bolt.
Wait, hold on, bro.
Sakura just turns around, stops twerking, and lets out a fucking.
Damn.
Okay, you can try again. You hit on that one. So you have to next. That's your bonus. That's fine. As a demigod. Well, it was not
Okay.
bad. That's not bad. Not your usual fucking 1,000. No, that's good. Good job, Sakura. So as Sakura, you guys all watch as she does her little like she's like, oh shit, this is going down for real. And just she sent out a witch bolt as you fucking hit the Gashidoku and it's like kneecap Sakura. It takes a knee down and definitely goes down to takes an L. And it got down, it bowed down to you, Sakura. And goes down to one knee. However, Sakura, as you do that, it goes down. Hallman, I need you to make one more dexterity roll.
Off, man! I'm literally just trying to exist here.
Golly. You need to.
Yeah, it hit the kneecap.
Damn
You're
it!
right underneath it. What is it?
You need to just move, Hallman. Just get out the way, bro. Just move.
I got a 6.
Okay,
Damn.
take another 10 hit points as the Gashadroku slams its knee down on you. You take 10 hit points. You should be happy it wasn't 15. As the knee just boost, and all of a sudden,
It's fine.
Hallman, you are now currently trapped underneath its knee as your leg is.
I'm having a great time here. I'm just.
So, however, Thorin comes to your aid. Thorin goes, "I got you, buddy."
Oh, Thorin's here.
Thorin's here. He's
Thorin's
here.
here.
Hey, John, you're here.
He's here.
Okay, there you are. I didn't know.
Thorin, help me, please.
Thorin, if you're there, John, you're up, buddy. We're fighting We're fighting a giant skeleton demon. You're about 30 feet away from it, John. And your friends currently, Hallman is trapped underneath the knee of the giant skeleton creature. Dracula stands behind it.
Giant skeleton demon, got it. And Hallman's trapped up. It's like kneeling on Hallman.
Right now, currently, yes.
All right, well, I'm gonna rage and run up to it and like smack it in the, try and like break the leg that's, like shatter the leg that's on Hallman.
Fuck yes,
shatter that kneecap.
So you definitely you have to break a 15. That's all you have to do. Because you rage, you definitely pump up. You all watch as Thorin, you take out your giant hammer. I'm assuming you're using your hammer, and you
use my warhammer, and I'm gonna recklessly attack this skeleton's leg. Its knee.
You got three hits, buddy. Go for it. You got to break a 15. I'm glad you made it. I didn't see you pop in. Yeah, everybody's here. What a fantastic team.
He's been here for a minute.
Good.
It's not rolling. Oh, wait, there it goes.
So let me know what
Holy shit, I rolled with advantage and I still got 2 super low numbers. The first one misses.
Die, man. I'm dead.
That's terrible. All right, I'm going to attack with my hammer again, though.
Please,
go for it.
Shatter that kneecap, man. I
You
can't lose Hallman.
God damn.
Please. That was boy.
Oh, God, the second one misses. What the fuck?
Okay,
This is with advantage.
You got one more.
All right, let's see how the battle axe does.
Bro, roll a natural. Do you have a natural die?
He's like trying to whack it.
All right, well, the battle axe at least hits the skeleton in the knee.
What's the damage, buddy?
20 damage, bro.
Man, I don't know. This D&D Beyond keeps freezing on me. Let's see.
It actually says he kills him in 1 hit.
That's crazy. Yeah, 1,002 damage.
Yeah. 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, fantastic. So Thorin, you bash him. You're bashing. You're not doing great with your hammer. You're like, fuck this. You take out your battle axe. Shing! Comes out with one of your like robotic tentacles. Kind of like takes it out for you, and it kind of just slam. You slash at the giant leg, and you do manage to crack it.
I didn't exactly come to the rescue, but I did some damage.
Yes, you did some damage, but you managed to make a giant crack exactly where Hallman is. And Hallman, you managed to pull your leg out from underneath the knee. You barely managed to slip it out, but it does get free. So Thorin, you did save your buddy. He's no longer trapped, as you definitely hit the knee and popped him out. Boop! Pops right out. However, now we are up to Clive. I know this is a long list, everybody. We got a lot of good players. But Clive, you're up.
All right, so first Clive is going to look at all the dancing goth attendees who are essentially hypnotized. He's going to raise his hand and cast Dispel Magic to try and break them out of this trance.
Fantastic. I would just need you to... It's a trance from Dracula, so you definitely have to roll above a 15 as well, if you don't mind, to break their trance. Or is it a wisdom save?
Let's see. Here, hold on. It's magic. Dispel Magic. What's going in here? Plus 10 the spell level. Spell level 5. Yeah, so DC check. It doesn't say what skill it is.
Let's say
the DC is.
Let's have you do an Arcana roll. and see as a
Okay.
yeah.
Come on, Beyond. Oh, that's a 9. Come on.
Oh shit! So you try to get but
We're all gonna die.
Dracula is strong.
Don't say
Clive.
that.
He's got these fat people under his spell. They're dancing and twirling in their BDSM. All their fat is jiggling on their leather. You're watching it all happen. It's really crazy.
Damn.
All right, well,
We needed
then,
that.
looking at for my second spell, holding up the snake staff, he looks to everyone and says, "Prepare your eyes," and then casts daylight on his staff and holds it up Gandalf style. And daylight shines from his staff in a 60-foot radius from that all around.
Okay, so as you do that,
He's fucking up people.
Dracula has to do a saving roll himself because he's within 60 feet. I don't have him open on here, but I will have to remember this. So Dracula has to do what's this? Was it a wisdom save, I guess? Yeah?
Yeah, let's say a wisdom save, because it's just the daylight spell.
So he takes damage, and so it's just a daylight spell, so I'm going to roll just a d20 for his damage, unless you want to roll it.
No, you can.
I'll do it.
You have the stats.
Yeah, I'll do it. So he takes 18 damage. So okay, so you kind of as your daylight spell goes off, Dracula's like, ah! And you watch him from behind the Gashadokru. He's within the 30 feet behind that. He takes the hit as you watch him put up his cape that he's wearing from the white jacket on, and he kind of tries to hide himself from the light that you've set off. Good job, Clive. Good using your head and thinking. Pippa, Captain Pippa, you are now up.
All right, so between how close is everyone to him right now? Is Hallman
Right underneath it. Right underneath him.
Right underneath.
So like
I'm
what,
on
5
top
feet?
of him.
Okay. Then I'll have to be really precise. I think my most precise thing that I could do. You still have to make a dexterity saving throw if you're on 5 feet.
Okay, so they will. Well, it depends on where you throw it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my ice knife, and I'm gonna try to shoot it at the heart. So I'm gonna aim as high up on the chest as I can.
Okay, so you need to do two things. You need to do a hit and then a dexterity throw. So do a dex for me, and then see if you hit. Because if you're going to be throwing it up in the air, you're going to be having to do it. So
it's being slow.
you have to do a dex first, but that's okay. It's all right. Don't worry. We'll do hit first and see if you hit. Okay, so you hit. So I'll just give you that one because you hit the wrong thing. You hit the wrong thing, but you did hit.
Super slow too.
It's okay. I'll give her that one. So you hit. So what's the damage then?
For damage, come on.
Sorry, the thing is being slow on our end too. Oh, not a great damage. So 7.
That's
so it's not bad. It's not bad.
Something, you know.
Yeah, it's something. So you throw your ice knife.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be super badass. I throw it. I think I'm gonna get it dead on, and
it like melts halfway there. Like you just hit the heart barely, giving it like a cold heart and stuff like that. However, you have one more action that you can do, Pippa.
Let's see. I'm going to do. Damn, I think I might just do my ice knife one more time.
All right, go for it. Let's see what you get.
Let's see if I even hit.
You do? You hit?
Yeah, I hit for sure. Come on.
You go ahead, Captain. So Pippa, you kind of set out an ice knife. You end up throwing out another ice knife.
Yeah.
What is that? 5 damage?
5.
All right, well, still something. So your ice knives didn't do that much, but you know what? You still got damage. It's another 5 damage. So you shoot the ice knife into the chest. It takes the knife as it kind of crackles and leans back again one more time. Good job, everybody. But that leads us back to Hallman. As you now get up off the ground, you look up at the looming creature standing 50 feet in the air. As you look up, you're 5 feet away from the beast. You're standing right next to Thorin.
Okay, how long does that daylight thing last for? That daylight spell?
1 hour.
Damn.
1 hour?
Will the Gashadokru also be blinded by it because it's a creature of darkness?
Okay. Yes, if that is true. It is a creature of darkness. Sorry, you're right. It's a huge undead, chaotic evil. Yep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna rage for the first time
You better.
to try to stop all this shit.
All right, go for it. You rage.
Holman's had a day, okay? He's getting his ass beat twice.
First 5 minutes of the match too, bro.
God
Damn.
damn. All right, and is Dracula right behind the skeleton?
He's about 15 feet behind the Gashadokuru.
All right, well, I'm in a rage, and then what I want to do is I want to run up to Dracula and drag him into the daylight.
Oh, okay. Well, you would have to try.
Stop saying no. I think it's a good idea.
It's Dracula.
So,
Yeah.
well, Dracula is infected by fire at all, so he can't be. The fire won't hurt him. Nope, he ain't
You're trying to
affected.
see some. Hold on, bro.
You'll turn it into a 2-on-8, dude.
Dracula. Let's just say Dracula is extremely powerful. So Hallman, if you want to try to run up and tackle Dracula, however,
I don't
there
want
is-
to tackle. I want to drag him into the daylight for more damage.
Oh well.
So grapple.
Yeah.
You want to grapple him.
You'd have to do a grapple, and we'd have to do a grapple check to see who gets a
Okay.
higher strength
Well, I
check.
have a advantage on strength checks
Okay.
against him, so because I'm enraged, I have a plan. I have a plan. Here we go.
All right.
Please.
Alright. So if you were-
14.
14. The
Yay.
Dracula.
Hold on.
Dracula-
No, 15. Sorry.
Well, unfortunately,
Fuck.
Dracula's strength is already. You'd have to have beaten a 25, so it doesn't matter. You would
Cool.
have to.
Cool.
So you try to run up and tackle Dracula. You literally try. He just magically steps 1 foot aside. You're like, "Ah!" and you fucking just miss him completely, Hallman. And you go, "Ah!" and you fucking try to grab him, but nothing. You just slide right by him instead. So now you are about 15 feet past the Goshidokaru as Dracula stands right beside you. Not a good place to be, Hallman. Right next to Dracula.
Cool. I really thought this was gonna work.
However, you chose the worst person. Who we're supposed to jump him.
Where's daylight?
What are you doing? Oh my god!
At the same time, Hallman, you realize that even though Dracula has moved really fast out of your way, you are about also 5 feet from Cressida, who seems to be completely in a trance, and she also stands next to you. However, it is now the Goshidokaru's turn. The Goshidokaru. What?
Spirit Guardians. Yeah. They're still there.
All right, so you damage it. It only rolled a 6, so you damaged it for sure.
Oh, damn.
What's damage?
I think you said 20 last time.
Okay. Okay, fantastic. So you hit it pretty bad there. So it's a Gashidoku, and good timing. So as a Gashidoku is about to take its next legendary action, which is not a good thing for one of your players. It kind of begins to put up its arm. However, your magical guardians ground and start to watch it. Boom, boom, boom with the pink magic. It all gets hit. However, it slides down. I'm going to need Pippa and Set to please make dexterity saving throws. If you don't, you get 80 hit points of damage.
Oh, what kind of damage are we talking?
It's necrotic damage.
My eyes are watering, dude. Oh shit! I lose someone.
What did I need to make?
You need to each beat a 17 dexterity roll.
That's fine.
20.
20.
Oh, come on, Pippa, please. What is she?
Oh my god! I fucking love. Oh no!
Oh, my captain! My captain!
So as you all,
my captain.
No.
Pippa, unfortunately, you all watch as your captain.
Don't.
Unfortunately, Pippa is sliced by a large scythe that goes right through that comes from the Gashadokru, and you watch as your captain standing all looks back to you.
What kind of attack was this? Was it a physical or a magic attack?
It's a magic attack. It's a magic scythe. And Pippa, Thorin, you look back. Holman, you look back. Cyrus, you look down from the shoulder. Amelia, down from the sky. Clive, to your left. As Pippa falls to the ground with 0 hit points.
Oh my god.
Well, it's not your turn yet. So
I
hold on.
have Mage Slayer as a reaction. Can I use that?
Mage Slayer as a reaction.
So when a creature within 5 feet, so his arm next to me, casts a spell, I can use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack.
Sure,
Which
yeah,
is
I'll give you
my
that.
hands. And
Okay.
then I also have Warcaster as a reaction, so I could make my attack a magic attack.
Okay, hey, go for it. If you're following the rules, go for it.
So I'm gonna point blank Dragon's Breath him.
Okay.
I'm
Needs
tired,
to
so
beat
we're good.
a Dex 13.
Okay. Oh, nope. 7.
And then the element of choice is gonna be ice. I'm gonna freeze his hand to the ground.
And you
so
try to hit.
I'll
You
roll for the
manage.
damage.
However, Pippa, you lay there unconscious next to this on the ground as you bleed out of your chest. He his arm is frozen there as it just takes it. What's the damage as well?
16.
Okay, you guys are very close. As the Gashadokaru has slayed your captain, Pippa lays unconscious on the ground, bleeding out from her chest. The Gashadokaru's arm and body set. You seem to have been freezing it all. Hallman, you look as the ice seems to go up its body. It only has 2 remaining hit points. Dracula still cowering as he covers himself from the sun that's on him. We have Cyrus, however. You are up next.
I'm about to bash this thing's head in.
Do it.
I'm rolling.
Remember,
regularly
Cyrus,
though.
however, I do want you to know this, that Pippa lays unconscious with 0 hit points on the floor in front of you. So you can either make 1 or 2 actions here as a paladin.
We got you. Get rid of the problem. We got you.
Nah, because what if it falls on it?
If she takes damage, that's 2 death rolls.
Yeah, no,
Failed.
I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down and use cure wounds on her if that's possible.
Well, she's at 0.
Well, I can use yeah, that's what I have. Yeah, I have a spare to dying.
Okay, so Pippa, you lucked out as you jump down Cyrus off the shoulder. Next, you are the first mate, so you're doing what a first mate would do as you jump down. And as the first mate, you know what your job is, and you do the right thing as you do spare the dying. Pippa, you manage to. The blood stops as her chest then begins to close back up. Amelia, you look down as the blood on the ground seems to kind of dissipate and almost sink back into Pippa's body. Clive, watching it as well. What is her healing?
She gets back to like 1 HP.
1 HP. Okay, so you're still down.
Yeah, it becomes stale, but probably 1 HP.
All right, well, you're stable, so you're at, I think, 1 hit point.
1 hit point makes sense.
It means 1 hit point.
Yeah, so Pippa, you're at 1 hit point right now.
All right, after that, I'm immediately going to, let's see what I'm going to do. No, you said how much HP does this thing have?
Like 2.
2? I need to roll a Constitution of 16.
It has a Constitution of +2, so no, that's only a 13. So you hit.
He's gonna turn around and look at it, and his eyes are gonna glow.
Ooh,
he's gonna say, "Burn," and he's gonna use Word of Radiance to make it just envelop in light.
Okay, so you all watch Thorin, Hallman, you kind of step back as you watch the Gashadoku's head just immediately lights on flames and goes all over the skull as it works down the body, melting the ice that Set had covered on it. The heart inside lights up on fire and bursts. You all watch as this giant skeleton rattles and clanks like its name, the Gashadokuro, and falls down in a smothering giant ash pile of flames onto the ground. Its jaw, everything just open, smoldering. Pippa, you lay there breathing heavily, almost dead, as you look down at the skull that kind of smashes down before you. All of you, however, that are right there, I do need you to make a quick dexterity save for yourself. So So that's Set, Hallman, Sakura, Cyrus.
I'm by Dracula.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm not by.
Thorin.
No more. No more.
So I meant actually Thorin. So that's Set, Thorin, Pippa, Sakura, Clive as well.
What's
Wait.
the saving throw?
Me too.
So yeah, a dex save.
How about me too?
Oh my
Or...
god.
What's the
And
number?
you have to beat a 15.
Okay.
Bro, set,
I got a
Set's
17.
the only one that's like.
Question
Oh my god.
for the
Oh, there you Sorry, oh, my bad. I hit the wrong thing for. Oh, good job. Okay. So all right,
I got a 19.
So you're good. You're good. What did everybody get? What was
I got
what?
18.
18, 19,
17.
17. You got a 5, Sakura?
19.
So Sakura, unfortunately, you take 10 hit points of damage as a part of like the giant skeletons hits you as it falls out from the sky and kind of bangs you down. However, the team, you have defeated the Gasha Dokuru, and you watch now as Dracula kind of looks out from underneath his cloak and he goes, "Enough! This has gone on long enough, Cressida!" He kind of makes her fly towards him, takes her about the 5 feet away from you, Hallman, bringing her right in under like his arm. "You want her back, Cyrus? Come get me, Lucifer! I'm waiting, but she is mine." You watch as he bites Cressida right in her neck.
Oh, hell no.
And you watch as he begins to suck, and he then spits out her blood. "She belongs to me now. She's no longer yours, and she hasn't been. Like Greenwood belongs to me. Now you can choose to keep her alive, or maybe your new friend." As he snaps, you all see from out of the castle, tied up in chains, comes your friend, Sakura. Your heart kind of drops as you see Dr. Magnus Silo, as he's wrapped up in a whole bunch of chains all around his body, being levitated out of the castle. He drops Magnus on the ground, and he also makes a couple of pieces fly out. You guys notice. No, Dracula's behind that. He's about 15 feet outside of the radius that you set there on the 30-foot radius there, I believe. Yeah. So Dracula, unfortunately, did not get affected. But you notice that Magnus lays on the ground, and the pieces that he floats out from behind him, Sakura, are pieces of Daisy that have been ripped apart. And he drops the pieces of Daisy, the robot, onto the ground in front of all of you. "The doctor was useful for a while. I will say that his technology gave me eyes all over the woods, undetectable by magic or any other means. But Magnus, you shouldn't have helped them. For now, this means your life or Cressida's. It seems like your group has a choice to make. I almost took your captain. Cyrus, what would you like to do?"
God damn it. Hold the fuck on.
So
God damn it.
right now, you are no longer in initiative, as you have defeated the Gashadokaru. Now you stand before Dracula, as he stands there holding Cressida.
Is he within 30 feet of me?
Within 30 feet of you, yes.
I'm using Misty Step. About to kill one of them.
Well, he has Magnus chain somewhat magical binding, and he's being held on the ground. He holds Cressida, and he's just bitten into her neck as she bleeds out. She's still in a trance. Now, you guys have some options here as a group.
I was going to Misty Step behind him and go at him.
So we should like think of something
But
first.
I'm thinking out of reaction, bro. I got my wife.
Quick question. I didn't make the save for the Gashidoku. I got 7 on the deck save. Do I take 10 damage as well?
Oh, you got 7 on the deck save? Then yeah, you would have taken damage. You would have taken 10 damage then. Sorry about that.
You're all good though, right? You're not down? Got it.
And I'm still only at 1 hit point. Can I cure my own wounds?
Yeah, you can cure wounds if you want to, yeah.
So I'm still right next to them, right? Like where's Dracula? Where's
You are
Cressida? Where's Magnus? And where am I?
you are about 5 foot to 10 feet away from Dracula and Cressida, and the rest of the group, you are about 30 feet away from Dracula now. If you
I
were
got
by
it.
the, if you were
Wait,
where
and
the
I can
gossip broker was,
and I can see everyone, right?
yes, you
So
guys can
okay,
see everybody, and you are all there.
okay.
Cyrus. Wait, hold on, Cyrus.
Yes, Clive.
Clive is going to look. He's going to look to Cyrus and say, "Get Cressida. I got Magnus." He's going to try one more time to dispel magic, but dispel the chains on Magnus.
Okay, okay. So
That's
right,
I got my point.
I
I
had a
need.
quick question.
Okay, sure. Hold on one second.
How tall is the ceiling?
Oh, you're outside.
We're outside,
You're,
dude.
you're
So are we in
outside.
front of the castle?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
How tall is the castle?
No, I don't know. I
Give
didn't
me
know.
any. Just give me any number. Don't worry about it.
You better not
Let's
hop the castle. You better not
let's
hop
say
the castle.
Just
Let's
give
go
me a
with
let's
number.
say
story.
yeah. Let's go by. It's at least over like 5 stories of a building.
Five
It's like
stories. So that's
yeah.
about like 60, 70 feet.
Yes. Let's say 70 feet.
Cool.
Fuck it.
Cool.
Yeah. I guess it's like a mini castle.
You
Yeah.
about
Fuck
to
it.
do it.
I don't
All
know.
right.
I didn't think about that.
You already know what I'm about to do.
I already know what you about to do, bro.
All right.
You're
Okay.
about to find out.
So Clive, you'd have to make an Arcana here. Let's do an Arcana check against Dracula here. So you have to beat a. Let's do a Wisdom. You have to do a Wisdom check, and you have to beat a goddamn it a 19.
Oh God.
Oh, and by the
Okay,
way,
so this is just,
I do bless Clive. I bless Clive, Hallman, and I'm gonna say Pippa because she did just die.
Okay, so okay,
What
so
does that do?
It gives you a +4 on your other thing you're trying to do.
on all your on the saves and
On the
stuff like that.
saves.
So do I make an Arcana or do I make a Wisdom throw?
Let's do Wisdom. Wisdom with a +4, obviously.
Okay, so Wisdom. Oh,
please make it, bro.
Oh.
My God, bro. Can you get that? I don't know if that +4.
He needs to do a 19. He needs to be a
Just
19.
save it.
total. Like, hold up, 5.
Okay. So what was that? What was the total? I can't say that again, everybody.
Total would be 10 with the plus.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I was breaking up on my. So unfortunately, no, you didn't unbind him. So Magnus is still definitely
10 plus
clutch.
10.
However, Thorin, Dracula looks to you, Thorin. However, I will say this: your father was a brave man. He thought he could come here. He thought he figured it all out. He thought that his history could make this city better again. He thought that if we made our science and the magic work together like you dwarves do, that he could save Greenwood. However, he came in preaching all this nonsense. But Mr. Bouncersbane, after I fed your father to the Gashadokoro, he took his head and he took his soul. But he sang. He was not a coward, your father. If you must know, he died a hero, I suppose, trying to help his friends, the other dwarves. This city of fat, worthless people. So, Mr. Bouncersbane, I will give you this memory of your father. You watch Thorn as he does thermidry, does kind of an illusion, a minor illusion, if you will, all at the same time. And Thorin, you watch as a hologram of your father pops up in the center here. And you kind of watch as he's down on his knees. And then your father looks up and he goes, "To all the money that I spent, well, I spent it on good company. And to all the troubles that I caused, well, at least I caused them on to me. And if it was for want of wit, for memory now that I can't recall, so raise the glass, the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. You watch as Thorin, your father, takes out an axe and he attempts to throw it at Dracula, and it spins in the air multiple times. However, it stops as Dracula dissipates it, and the Gashadokru descends and takes the head off of your father. The image then leaves you all as Thorin, you stand there, and then you all look up to Dracula. He makes both Cressida and Magnus levitate in the air. Now, let's say you make a choice, huh? And this is where we're going to take a break, everybody. We're going to take a break right here, and then we're going to go into a fight against Count Dracula. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so I'm going to pull up the share string, and Jade, whenever you have a moment, you can play it and share it. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Man, what the fuck? My head hurt.
Count Dracula was a real historical figure, so cruel and terrifying that people believed he was a vampire. In reality, the true Dracula was even more terrible than the character. He was a prince named Vlad Tepes who lived in Romania in the 15th century. To avenge his father's death, he decided to eliminate his enemies and began killing on a massive scale. One day, he hosted a grand banquet for the poor, only to burn them all alive. In 1460, he had between 25,000 and 30,000 people impaled and then burned. He massacred, beheaded, and his cruelty knew no bounds. All his opponents were tortured and killed, being skinned, boiled, beheaded, blinded, strangled, hanged, burned, fried, nailed, buried alive, and brutally mutilated, and of course, impaled. According to von Engel, during his war against the Ottomans, he allegedly impaled his own wounded soldiers in the back, those who fled before the enemy, or those who refused to go into battle. When the executioner refused, Vlad supposedly impaled them himself.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. But not for very much longer. I've got to keep control. I remember during the time war, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me and the void would be calling. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left. Then a step to the right. With your hands on your hips. Bring your knees in tight. Let's pelvic thrust without you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's so dreamy, oh fantasy free. So you can't see me, no, not at all. In another dimension, with voyeuristic intention, well secluded, I see you all. With a bit of a mind flip, you're into the time slip, and nothing can ever be the same. You're spaced out on sensation, like you're on a sensation. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. When I was walking down the street, just having a thing with the stink of a guy could be an evil whip. He shook me up, he took me by surprise. He had a pickup truck and the devil's eyes. He stared at me and I felt a change. The time meant nothing ever would again. Let's do the time just a jump to the left.
Then a step to the right.
With your hands on your hips.
Bring your knees in tight. Let's pelvic thrust. Drive you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
So what are you doing for Halloween, sports guy? I'm going to go trick or treat in a dress and pretend it's a costume and not my fetish.
I'm going to prob put on a ghost mask and go cut a bitch. I'm just kidding, I'm prob going to eat something sweet like a Hershey squirt. Whoops, I meant kiss, my bad. Now let's play Happy Halloween, yo.
Someone gotta go get him, bro. Someone go get Snoop. Someone go. Nah, he needs to be off the cast. Someone go get him.
It's kind of funny.
I like Snoop on the cast. I like Snoop on the cast. I don't care what you say. I like
Whatever.
Snoop stuff,
That
bro.
motherfucker's weird. He's weird.
I don't know. It's my version of Snoop. It's my version of Snoop. And I like him. Okay? All right, everybody. So let's just continue from where we left off. I hope you guys can keep with me a little bit longer as we finish up our Halloween game before we take our little 2-week break. I appreciate you guys for still playing with me, and awesome possum. And I have a little fun, nice message for you guys at the end of the thing, and hopefully we'll see you guys back in 2 weeks. But before that, let's do this fight with Count Dracula, eh? As you guys stand there before the evil dark lord from another realm, seemingly connected to some of your pasts. You guys saw Thorin's father unfortunately give a lovely haunting tune of the parting glass right before he was killed and beheaded, and now you go up against it. However, Set, as you stand there, you're a little bit confused, conflicted feelings about this whole situation, the city that you lived in, the mayor that was protecting you, giving you guidance for seemingly the little bit of time that you've been here, is now the person that you're standing with this odd group going up against. Sakura, you also are a little bit strangely feeling something else looming around you, but you can't tell what it is, Sakura. Is it your father from above you? You don't know, but something is around you and you can't feel what it is. Amelia, again, maybe almost the same sensation as something is around you that you exactly can't put your finger on, but something is there. However, you all get back to the moment when you're about to go and square off against Count Dracula. I need you all, if you would please, to give me an initiative roll here as you're about to go into a fight. Right off the bat.
Okay.
Unless any of you would like to try to talk out of this fight.
I already rolled initiative.
Talk out of this fight. He bit my wife. There's no talking.
No, this guy has to go.
There's no talking, and he killed his father.
All right, so I'm gonna go
Yeah.
down. I'm gonna go down the list.
Yeah,
Thorin,
he has to die.
what was your initiative roll, Thorin?
20.
1? Damn. What about you, Amelia?
I got 20.
15.
20. Oh, 15. And what about you, Sakura? A 16. And you, Cyrus?
4.
4.
I got a 4.
Hell yeah, man.
You're stunned, dude. It's okay. Shit's happening. 17.
And you can buy him. Remember
5.
that, Holman.
Yeah, I know. I know, man.
You can buy him.
What about you,
Might get
Clive?
next.
3.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Set?
What was that?
What was that set? What was yours?
33.
What the
33. Damn.
fuck? What? Give me that. Give me
I took your initiative. My bad, dog.
Yeah. I made that for him. Some bull.
14.
What the fuck?
I'm a rabbit person. I have the
All
lucky
right.
feet.
Well. So Set, you're obviously first as you go up against Dracula here. Set, you're first up. So what do you want to do, buddy?
Okay, so I'm assuming this was like a really nice ball with the live band and music, right?
Well, it was going to be, yeah, but right now it's seemingly some weird, creepy, gothic, fetish, fat people dancing outside. So
Is the band still nearby?
yeah, there's like a band, but they're also just charmed. So there's like charmed people just like playing music.
I'm gonna look over to the vocalist and be like, "Hey, Do you know the bar DMX?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know the song X Gon' Give It To You?
Yeah. You mean the one go down, bum, ba da 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 da. That
Yeah,
one.
yeah, that one. You got it. Can you play that real quick?
Yeah. Hey,
I
go
might
get it
shoot
to you.
you
I will
in a
get it
minute.
to that. No, then I'm gonna bolt the door and wanna
This is not the moment.
Because that's getting in the zone. All right, so
Hallman's still got get up there, hyping himself up too. Is like, let's go.
I'm gonna get straight into it. So Seth's
Pippa,
gonna
you like get off.
immediately
Pippa, you get off the ground.
I think
just trust me. It's a part of the plan.
if
All
you
right,
don't
so
critical him.
Don't die like
hey,
me.
don't jinx me. Seth, all right, so Seth has an insane movement speed of 50 right now. So I'm gonna just clear that gap and come around behind Dracula, and I would like to roll for one of my attacks as a grapple.
Okay, go for it. You have to do a strength check against him. You have to beat a 24, buddy. I'm sorry.
Got it.
Okay.
I don't think it's physically possible for me to do it.
So I failed the first time, and then for my second action,
Please.
I'm going to just hit him with a stunning strike.
Okay, you got to beat a 21.
So for him, it's
21?
a con saving throw, DC
Wait.
13.
Oh, okay, D13 saving
He
throw.
has to get a 13.
He said a 21.
Oh shit! You hit him. You hit Dracula.
Yes!
So Seth, you're a badass. You went and you managed
There's
to
no way he did that.
like
And then
like
as my bonus action, I'm gonna come up next to his ear and be like, "This is for Darwin." I'm gonna grapple him again. I'm gonna try it again.
What was that? Wait, hold on. What was the damage from the whack?
Oh, for the stunning strike, I don't think it does damage.
Oh, okay.
It's because its effect is really strong. They stay stunned until my next turn on the next cycle.
Oh,
he can't do anything.
Okay.
But it does no damage.
I thought you just hit him. Okay, so Seth, you like stunned him.
It was like a 1-inch punch. Just
okay. So Dracula is affected by these type of moves. He isn't affected by elemental attacks. He isn't affected by fire. He isn't affected by lightning. He isn't affected by anything like that.
Oh my god.
Very good to know.
So our heavy hitters are goddamn.
So is
so-
Cressida?
Since he can't move and I'm right behind him, you said 70 feet, right?
Oh,
yeah, it's total. Yeah,
I know he's
Yeah,
going.
I'm gonna cast portal right below us to the top of the tower, and I'm gonna grab him. We're gonna fucking fall all the way down, suplex from heaven.
I knew he was going there.
Okay. So go
And
for it.
if we're going with D&D logic, it is for every 10 feet, it is 1d6 of damage. So that's 8d6 or 76 or 8d6.
Let's do 8d6.
8d6.
So give me 8 damage. Nice start, Set.
22.
Okay, so you do 22 damage as you guys drop. So you basically come in, you portal him. You guys watch as Set just goes, and you kind of basically go and stun him. Dracula takes a hit, and you basically he's standing there with the cloak over him, trying to block out this sun ray that's still on him. And you manage to, however, hit him. When you fall from the sky, which direction do you aim him? Do you want him to also be in the sunlight? Because then that means Clive would give him damage.
If you've seen Naruto, the scene where Rock Lee grabs Gar and they spin both head plant into the floor, that's what I want.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, Jay knows what you're talking about too. She's like,
Wait, do you take that damage too?
Yeah, he does.
No, I have slow fall, which negates
he does have
60
slow fall.
60 damage worth of hit points.
I was like, wait a minute.
I forgot about that.
So Clive, roll 1d20, and that'll also be the damage that Dracula takes from the sunlight.
Question: does that break him out of the concentration of his other spells since I hit him with stunning strike?
Oh, I mean, technically, yeah, his charm spells would be broken.
You can roll for it. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm just gonna do for story purposes. I'm gonna say yes, and you definitely break the charms. The fat people stop dancing. Everybody stops dancing. Cressida seems to break out of her trance almost as she gets up. She's holding her bleeding neck. She's like, oh, "What's happened?" And Magnus is struggling still on the ground. Good job, Set. Fantastic. So that leads us to Thorin.
Are they still levitating though? Are they fine, or do they fall too?
The fat people?
No, Cressida and Cressida and
no, so
you said they were levitating.
They're fine. They're fine. They're like only. I was like, what the fat?
No, that you said they were levitating. Are
I
they
know.
fine?
Oh, the fat
They're fine.
people.
They like landed on. They're like landed and they're just hit the ground. Not bad damage.
Okay.
Oh
Thorin.
my god.
However, you are up, Thorin. What would you like to do? Is you stand? You're about, I guess, also 30 away from Dracula.
Oh,
And Dracula he's already pinned down in the sunlight.
Yeah, right now, Dracula, he isn't pinned down in the sunlight, but he has been smashed on the ground. He's basically has smashed into the ground, and he's stunned. So Dracula can't really do anything right now. So Thorin, you could just basically run up to him. You have to take an action to run up to him, but then you can attack him, basically.
I'm gonna run up to him and reckless attack a couple times.
Go for
with
it.
My
You can-
battle
You're gonna
axe.
hit me, man. I'm
He
still
also
next to
took
him.
13 damage
No,
from the D20.
I'm attacking recklessly, which gives me advantage and somehow makes me less likely to hit you, even though it's reckless. It doesn't make sense in this context.
Yeah,
don't worry
that's how
about
it
it.
works.
I think Set that Thorin knows what he's doing. He wouldn't hit you. He's pretty high level, good fighter. He runs up, and Thorin, if you're gonna do reckless attack, let's go for it. Let's go. You would go to attack Dracula. You're gonna go smash.
I only
down.
got a 14. This is not
Oh
my
my
goal.
god, man.
Here's to
14,
that.
14 did not
I
hit.
got a 14.
So you can have 2 more hits.
All right, well, I'm going to attack again. All right, this one has to have hit. That's a 26.
Yeah, you hit that one. What's that damage, buddy?
That shit gonna be chunky, bro.
That's going to be 8 damage.
8 damage.
And then for my last attack, I think you said Dracula's. He's stunned and he's just lying on the ground in the sunlight, right?
Yeah, basically right now, yes.
Yeah. All right, for my last attack, I'm going to grapple him then. And I'm just going to get him into I just want to get behind him and do pin his arms and legs so that he can't move out of the sunlight when he recovers from being stunned.
All right. So basically, you have to beat a 24 to 25, I guess. So let's say 24, because that's his strength.
All right. I thought for grappling, isn't it? I roll athletics against his athletics roll.
Yeah, I guess we could do that. Let's do that. Let's do an athletics roll. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll do that. And he got a 23.
Oh my god, I got it. Okay. I got a 17. Fuck.
Okay,
I failed to
so-
grapple him while he's stunned.
You
Okay.
tried to grapple him, and you went to grapple him, but you went a little too far, Thor, and you're like, oh shit! You fucking tried to grab him, but you missed him on the ground instead. Unfortunately, you rolled right over him. So Sakura, however, you're up next as you kind of stand once again. You're 30 feet back, Sakura. Dracula is 30 feet ahead of you. He's completely stunned. So Sakura, you can definitely attack him. However, your lightning does no damage. So just
I've been kicking.
good job, Thorn. You're good. "30 feet from you, yes." Okay, let's do that, Dracula. And Amelia, you're on deck, by the way, so don't fall asleep on me because your camera's off. I know you. So I know you're there. So just checking on you.
Showed him
Okay.
with one eye open.
When is Hallman's turn, by the way? Because I rolled 17.
Oh, don't worry. They all rolled high too, so don't worry. You're coming up. Come on, stupid. Wisdom save. Let's just do that. Okay, so he did not do it. He only rolled a 3. So for some reason, on my thing, 21. Okay, hold on 1 second. 21 radiant damage. Boop 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 boop. 21 damage. Okay, he took it. So what else you got? Yeah. Oh, 6. Yeah. You do. Sick. So Sakura, you just summon this mace that comes out of you. It stretches all the way. You watch as this magical glowing mace kind of shoots out of her arm, and Sakura just bam smashes it into Dracula as he just fucking takes the hit. It's pretty sick as the kind of her pink kind of lightning magic just kind of creates this giant mace that comes out of her. What's the damage, Sakura? Yeah, he is, but he's
He is
different.
considered undead.
Okay, everybody. Sometimes we have to read attack stuff. 28. All right. Good job. Bash! You smash him. You smash Dracula. You watch as he flies back. Once again, he takes another 10. Also, extra damage from the sun as he gets hit from the sun outside. As you bash, as the cape kind of flies over him. He takes the damage. Clive, your sun spell is doing amazing as you hit him. Thorin, you are actually up. Sorry, Amelia, you're not up next. It's Hallman. Sorry, Hallman, you are up next. Sorry, my bad. So yeah, Hallman, you are up as he flies back. However, now he's flown back about an extra 5 feet from that hit, so he's about 35 feet away from you, Holman, right now, currently.
Okay. Is he still in sunlight?
He is now. I mean, he's covered his cape. He's keeping his cape over him when he's not being hit. When he's getting hit,
Okay.
the cape flies over, and the sun happens to hit him, taking 10 points each. Really, I'm gonna just set it at 10.
I
Drag him closer.
I want to.
He's at 200 almost. 210. 210.
I want to rage again. Because
Okay.
I have to do that, but I want to run up to him, and instead of hitting him, I want to try to like cut his cloak off.
Oh, like take the. Do you like get his cape?
Yeah, well, I want to try to cut it off with like my axe.
All right, so you're going
So-
getting D&D creative here, so I get it. I mean, there's no really
yeah.
stats to this shit in D&D, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm just gonna give you
Roll an
let's say
attack.
what'd you say? What do you think, Jesse?
You can just roll an attack on his cape.
Yeah, I think you're just gonna
Yeah,
I mean,
I have an automatic 11 roll with my axe for attack. What do I need to beat?
I'll have the cape. Let's just do rollsies. I'll just have a
Okay.
cape. I'll just have a cape save here. And he only got an 8. So you
Okay, yeah. 11 plus my rage. Yeah, I rip the cape off.
basically jump forward and you grab his cape and you just take Rose and you try to slice that shit off, and Dracula lays there. No, please, motherfucker! And you're like,
this turned around so quick.
Yeah, now he's getting jumped. Fight back.
So Amelia, now you're up. As he did that, because that's your move, Holman. You jumped. You made your extra. You did your bound.
Yeah. No, I want him in the sunlight.
Yeah,
we
so
got
he's in
him.
the sunlight, so he takes another 10 damage from that. So Amelia, what do you want to do?
I have something very unorthodox I have in mind. Can I
Hell yeah.
message you my idea real quick?
What?
Yeah, what would you want to do, baby?
Okay, I'm sending to you now.
Okay, go for it.
Kill Holland.
Mine was really weird, so if it's weirder than mine.
Get out of there, Holman.
Okay.
Come on, Amelia. Come on.
I just sent it to you.
Oh, you send it to me?
Oh, nah, she ain't even saying it. Oh, she ain't even saying it. Oh, that's
Can
shit.
Holman use a
fireball?
I'm out of there, bro. The fireball won't work.
Yeah. I know what you want to do, and if you want, I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Oh,
Someone Misty step me away, please.
Hold on 1 second. She's asking you something, guys. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, she's laughing. She's laughing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right.
I don't like this.
So Amelia, I'm gonna say yes to this just because it's pretty cool.
Oh, no.
What would you like? What would you like to do?
Oh,
So I kind of float down to the ground as I let my flying spell dissipate, and then I just kind of put my head down and make a quick prayer.
Yeah, so because she watches as she makes like a prayer.
Good idea.
No.
No.
You have to make say like a prayer. Like, what do you want to? Like, what do you say?
Yes, bruh. She's calling Hades.
So,
Oh,
so as she makes your prayer, what do you want to ask him, Amelia?
I'll accept your offer if you take out Dracula.
So at that moment, you kind of hear this weird kind of like pitch in your head. That feeling that Sakura and you were feeling almost gets more and more, as if you felt like he was almost there this whole time. So that's interesting that you asked me this. So this feeling of cold kind of comes over you, Amelia. Sakura, you almost feel it immediately. You turn back and look at Amelia, knowing that something is up. And in front of you, Amelia, only you can see him. Is this really what you want?
If it saves everyone here, then yes.
It looks like your team is doing pretty well against Vlad. Are you sure you want to make this decision now?
I can't risk it.
All right. He kind of pulls off his ring finger off of his body and he hands it to you, Amelia. My beloved, we shall talk soon. This is your first wedding gift. He disappears. And in front of you, as Dracula stands up in the sun and looks to you, he kind of just immediately kind of goes up in blue flames. And he kind of begins to scream and writhe around in pain. Ah! What is this? What? And he kind of stops for a moment. I've seen this before. Van Helsing! Until we meet again! And he watches you kind of Dracula's lights up in these blue flames. You hear his laugh ring out into the crowd, into the city of Greenwood. You all watch as Dracula crumbles and falls into this blue flame that seemingly sucks him into the ground, into another dimension. You hear the cackling of Dracula as he disappears into the ground. Holman, you're not that far from this scene that's unfolding in
Fuck
front of
you! I
So,
swear to God.
Holman, you're like, Set, you're also standing right there as both of you kind of look down into the swirling portal. I need you both make deck saves.
I was still holding him.
Can someone help them?
Hang on. I have control flames. I can push them away from them.
Okay. All right.
Oh my God! What
As
the
Amelia,
fuck?
Amelia, as you kind of use this power of yours to make the flames go away from Set and from home, and they go back into the round portal that then slowly closes. And again, Amelia, you hear in your ear, "I'll see you soon." As it just ends, and Dracula is left no longer in front of you. Just Cressida and Magnus lay on the ground as you managed to defeat Count Dracula. What do you guys want to do?
What the fuck just
What
happened?
the fuck just happened? What just happened?
What?
Who
I
did
didn't.
that?
I didn't do
Amelia!
that.
I think yes.
All right, so hold on.
Question.
The first one
Right, so
here.
question, would Clive know what that blue flame was?
Let's do a history check. Give me a history check here.
Can
Give me
I
a
do
big...
that too? Is there any way maybe I know?
Yeah, Cyrus, please give me a history check.
All right, cool. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Like, come on, I'm almost dying.
Oh yeah, I mean, what do you want to do, Pippa? What do you want to do?
Well, first off, I want to fall to my knees, still kind of dying, and be like, Amalia, what did you do? We could have had Dracula ourselves. I wanted revenge on that asshole. He almost killed me. We
And
could
that's
have
why
had.
I had to die. I can't risk losing any more of you guys.
We could have had him.
Hold on. What were those?
A nat 20.
A nat 20.
Oh,
Hey!
I got a 21. Now you got me.
26 total.
You both 26 and 21. You guys both ballers. As you both know, you both remember, both Cyrus, Clive. You both kind of see this portal in the ground, the opening to hell, if you will, and both have very fond memories of yourself staring into this blue flamed portal. In fact, each of you hear the sound of The clan. The clan. The clan. You are a member of the clan. Both of you keep hearing this ring through your ear. The clan. The clan. For the clan. As you both hear it inside each of your heads, it seems to continuously ring back and forth as you kind of look at this portal in front of you. Let's go to you, Thorin. The last thing before we end our night in our Halloween special, you look down at Dracula and the giant, or the spot that he had gone into the hole, and the giant dead Gashadokaru body, and the strange, fat, gimped people that are now running away in fear from this whole scene that's happened. What would you like to do, Thorin? Anything in particular? Oh.
Just say a little prayer for my father, I suppose.
Okay, that's lovely.
I mean, Dracula did say something about taking my father's soul or something. I'd like to see if he was like, I don't know. I don't know what I can do about that. Other than I pray to the dwarven gods that my father's soul is secure.
Well, you can pray as you pray to your. Let's say as you make a prayer here. Thorin, can you give me a wisdom check for a second?
Shit. Let's see. Thorin's not very nice, and D&D Beyond is not loading. Let's see. Wisdom. Oh, okay. I got a 20. That's good.
Oh, perfect. So, Thorin, as you kind of lean down there, tired from this battle, after seeing that memory of your father, Thorin, Hades makes himself present to you. Only in front of you, Thorin. I wouldn't worry. He's safe. I have him. He's with your mother. There's no need for tears. There's no need for you to worry about the soul. The Gashadokaru is gone. Any souls that he took are no longer in the dark dimension. In fact, your father, Bartle, is probably the happiest he's ever been. Thorin Bouncersbane, you're a strange fellow. My new beloved, Amelia. She's traveled with you for a while. You've done nothing but be kind. You've been nothing but helpful. You used to be a piece of shit. A drunken dwarf. Kidnapped by a snake woman living with monkeys. But you were the first one to meet the champion. I wonder if you can find him again. There's a reason why you're with this group, Thorin. They say that he's supposed to help lead the Western world. A foolish primate. Maybe when you were held in the trees with that monkey, it wasn't such a coincidence. But Thorin, just know, the pink-haired girl you're with, you and her are a lot more connected than you realize. Find the champion, and you three will find your purpose. The Western world needs to know. Sakura is here to teach them. Help her find her way, eh? Hades dissipates in front of you.
I will.
Hades dissipates in front of you.
Thank you, Lord.
As you're left there, kind of just having this moment.
Thank you, Lord.
You all then have kind of weird moment of solace. Set. I want to go to you, as then you look at the group all here in front of you after this battle that you just had. What would you like to do, Set, before we call tonight's game? What would you like to do?
That holds out his fist and points it at Haman and says, rematch?
right now. Bro, we just
Everything in me wants to say yes, but Cressida still has that bite. So
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to. That's what I wanted to handle first.
Set. As he goes to then pick up and look at Cressida, Set, your foot goes straight down and you block Hallman from touching Cressida's body or from moving forward at all.
I swear, it just comes out of nowhere.
You block the body of Cressida and Magnus, seemingly blocking the team from finishing this fight. You guys both all look up at you as Set. You look up at them. You stand before the team. Pippa, what would you like to say to him?
So thank you. I'm actually still in shock, by the way, from everything that's happened. So Pippa's just kind of still like, kind of a little woozy about everything. I'm just like, thank you. Like all kind of ridiculous. Set. So I'm pretty sure you're a part of the team now. What do you say? Is he
Hmm.
still?
He's gonna look at all of you and think all of you are really crazy. And then he's gonna look at Sokka and remember when she had healed him in the kitchen when he was hurt. He's gonna take the chance hoping that the rest of you are like her. Puts out his hand, spits in it. Fuck yeah, we do like the streets out here.
All right,
Shake.
I spit mine, but there's gonna be like a little bit of blood.
There's blood, yeah.
Yeah.
A bit.
Yeah, as Pippa takes your hand, you like both. However, Magnus kind of wakes up on the ground and he kind of looks up. He sees you, Sakura. What the fuck? Just where am I? What's going on? Where's Daisy?
I just point to the pieces, bro. Like, no, it's just
Yeah.
Tom Apple.
Magnus looks up to you again. He gets up. The magic binding has seemingly gone away with Dracula leaving. He like takes Daisy's like robot head from you. He looks at it. I'm gonna miss her. And he kind of just holds her head and kind of like holds it in. Thank you, Sakura. Magnus kind of leans in, Sakura, and he just kisses you. He just plants one giant one. I want to see what your response is. He rolls.
I think that
Well,
response.
he rolled a 17 on his lean in. So I'm just he is on his lean in for a kiss. Oh, Magnus!
Hey, roll
No
sleight of hand.
sidestep. So Magnus, hey, it might not be the right time. He is holding like a dead head of his.
He's
I mean,
holding a baby.
yeah. Well, he's feeling a lot of emotion. He's like he's trying to remember. He goes, sorry. There's a lot happened. Last I remembered, I was on the boat and we were talking, and your team took some droids from me, and next thing I know, I had a foggy memory and I didn't know what was going on. I found myself outside of Greenwood and everything seemed all strange and dark, like somebody was talking inside my head. I'm assuming that it was Applewood. I don't know what's going on. I apologize. He kind of takes a step back, Sakura, maybe overstepping his bounds. He takes a step back. Apologize. I kind of just looks around the city. I don't know how I got here. He says, looks at them really confused with like their gimp outfits. He's like, "Is this what you're into? Is this what is it? What is this?"
Oh man.
Oh, so he's not here anymore.
Just point to the ashes, dude.
Well, maybe it's my turn then. Maybe I can make this city something different. With Apple gone, maybe technology and magic here, we can to mix it together again. What do you say, Mr. Braveheart? You think we could establish this city together?
Wait, like me take over with you?
Well, it only seems appropriate. Your family used to be a big political party here years ago. In the West Kingdom, you were single-handedly going to stop the Civil War until apparently you got kidnapped in the West Kingdom.
I think he takes this moment to like look at everyone, and it looks at Pippa, and it looks back at him. As much as I would like to take that offer, my place is with my team. I think Cressida could probably do it as she is no longer under Apple's control.
He kind of leans down and helps pick up Cressida. She still seems to be unconscious. He looks at the bites on her neck. He kind of starts to figure things out. Magnus isn't stupid. I'm going to figure out how to make her better.
I use like cure wounds or
Well, after somebody after somebody's been bitten by a vampire, you never know. It depends if Dracula, or sorry, he doesn't know Dracula. Thomas is gone. He's putting it together. I'll have to make sure this one is okay. Cresta's been a dear friend for a very long time. I'm going to look out for her in this city for a while. Turns to you, Pippa. The ship should be all right. If you need to take a droid or two to help you with the ship repairs, feel free. You always have a place to come and dock here in Greenwood. Things will be different.
Thank you so much, Magnus. And you mean I can keep a robot?
Hell, you can keep a couple of them as long as you guys need them to help fix the ship.
Yes, I would love to keep. That would be okay.
Can I keep number 5?
I was about to say, would you like to keep number 5?
Please. Please and thank you.
All right. And Amelia, as we end tonight's game, you stand next to Clive. Clive, you look around the area before you and you breathe in. Before we leave, Clive, anything you'd like to do?
I was going to look over to Amelia. He knows. Looks to Amelia and says, I've been where you have been today before. Having to make a deal to save those you care about. You got lucky. You got to keep your friends, your loved ones. Cherish them. And he looks over to all the crew, everyone picking themselves up. We don't get to choose our time. Don't know how long we have with our loved ones.
Believe me, I know that more than anyone.
I think you and I share that quite a bit. You have a mighty team here, Amalia. I'm grateful to be a part of it.
Glad to have you
If you
around.
excuse me, there's something I have to do. And he'll leave from the party.
All right, so Clive takes a moment to leave the party and go on his own direction.
I was actually going to ask if I can leave by myself as well, because I want to start heading towards my son's cabin.
All right, don't worry, guys. We'll get to this next game. So as you kind of head off, you're also to leave the party. You guys are all kind of there doing your things. The last that we linger on is Amalia. You look down, once again, almost confused as if what has happened is a dream or reality. But as you look down, Amelia, you see that there is indeed a finger, a blue finger. It's bleeding, kind of just continuously bleeding out of the finger. It doesn't seem to be stopping. It's not connected to anything, but it just sits in your hand. You close your hand, Amelia. As you know, you've just made a very interesting deal. This is where we're going to be leaving the game, everybody, and we will be back in 2 weeks as you guys have just defeated Dracula,
2 weeks to
sending
wait after that.
seemingly to Hades. Set, you may or may not have joined the team. It seems that you have, making the bloody spit pact with Pippa, and you guys are now set on your new direction. What will happen after you choose to leave Greenwood, even though it still seems like there's some stuff to do here? Thorin, you found out a lot about yourself, and apparently you and Sakura might have to do some searching. It seems that you guys are connected, maybe to something that you already know. However, if I were you two, I'd look up something called Journey to the West. Might help you out. Until then, everybody, we will see you in 2 weeks. I love you. Have a happy Halloween. And remember, everybody, each and every one of these players are amazing people. All of them are ever better than the next one. Hollywood's probably the lowest one. He's probably the shittiest out of all of us. But
All
you
right,
know,
I'm
Hey,
leaving.
not my boy. Hey, you been shitting on my boy all night. He's good.
Bro, my game is ruined, and now you're going for me
He's my
IRL.
favorite one. He's my favorite one. But all right, everybody, I love you. If I could chop out your Gashadokaru hearts, I would do them all, and I'd eat them, and I love them because I love you so much. Happy Halloween, everybody. We'll see you, Amelia, in about a week. We'll see John, and everybody will be around. Mwah. Everybody, okay? Get out of here, Twitch. Get out of here. Get
Bye.
out of here.
Bye.